Hi guys, it's me Sora again, and I am back with your general reading for the month of September 2019. I have more or less just finished moving into my new place, so this isn't going to be the final setup. This is just what I'm doing for now, and I don't have a lot of the cards that I usually use for these types of readings with me. They're still at my parents' house, but we've got some Radleigh decks to look at today. So yeah, let's get right into it. Start with our usual, or do I usually use this one? I do sometimes. The Wild Wisdom with the Faery deck by Cavendish. So our first card is the Littlest Fairy. Appreciate the beauty and value of the exquisite and small. So you might be wanting to accomplish something this month, but maybe you've been comparing yourself to other people, like maybe thinking that your accomplishments aren't enough, they're too small, you want to do bigger things like other people are, but it's important for you to remember that the phrase "every little helps" is popping into my head for some reason. That is the Tesco slogan. It's really weird, but it makes sense. Like, you do, to make up the bigger whole, you need all of these little pieces. So even if you think that what you contribute is really small, it's still going to go towards the bigger picture. So your purpose isn't less important than anyone else's, just because it may seem smaller on the surface. And the next card is Little Boy Blue, Dreams Come True, Return of the Soul. So yeah, I think this is definitely going to be a month about finding your purpose, finding out what you're meant to do, what makes you happy, what lights you up. And I think it might be difficult. You might have to spend some time sort of getting to know yourself and what your strengths are and learning to appreciate them, but you will get there and you will learn to be comfortable in your own skin and what you contribute to the world, because whatever it is, I just know that it's amazing. And far, far away, creative daydreaming. So doing visualization, manifestation, thinking about what you want to bring into the world, what loving, positive things you can bring into the world, no matter how small. You could bring positivity into the world just by smiling at someone on the street or giving someone a compliment, you know. The smallest things can sometimes make the biggest impact. And fairy wishing well, manifestation, expectations and offerings. Wasn't I just saying about manifestation? So you will be receiving a lot of abundance this month. It may not necessarily be monetary abundance, but actually I do see that for some of you. But just sort of your manifestations coming into the physical and finally sort of figuring out what it is that you love to do, what you're meant to do, and feeling much happier and, what's the word, sort of grateful. And that's not the word I'm thinking of, but being grateful is of course always good as well, but you should always be appreciative, just being proud. That's it, being proud of your achievements and knowing that your achievements are, you know, just as good as somebody else's. You don't need to compare and think, oh, that person's achieved this, why can't I have that? Because you have got good things that are meant for you and they are going to come to you. It just might not be in the same way as someone else, but that doesn't make it any less. Okay, these two cards are from my personal deck. I've got number 21, Release. So maybe the number 3 might be of significance to you this month, or numbers 1 or 2, 21. And we've got another 2, and that's Internet. And yeah, we've got We had the number 20 here as well, which reduces down to 2 on this card. So yeah, that might be a significant number for you this month. I think the release card ties into what I was saying before about sort of not discounting your own achievements just because they might seem small. So just release the need for your manifestations to come about sort of how you see them, because you know the divine plan will see that things will come about better than you could have even imagined. So just release your attachment to outcome, and it has to happen like this. I want this to happen. Just know that your guides, angels, whatever you believe in, they have your back, and they're going to make sure that things are going to come through the best way that's possible for you. And internet. So some of you, your life purpose might have something to do with using the internet. You might be a blogger, you might want to start your own business. And yeah, just anything like that to do with the internet. And if that doesn't resonate, maybe you'll be meeting someone in love or making a new friend over the internet this month. And with that said, let's move on to our love cards. Got separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. I'm very sorry to say. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. Separation can be good for both you and your partner. It gives you time to work on yourself, find out who you are without having to worry about someone else. And that's the message that I'm getting for this month. It's more about focusing on yourself and your purpose and what you want to do, and not so much thinking about a romantic partner. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So, okay, I'm getting 2 messages here. For some of you, this might be an ex that you were previously separated from coming back into your life, and they might say, oh, I've changed, I could do better this time. But I think the answer is going to be no. That this month you are focusing on yourself and you don't want to be tied down by someone else. But for some of you as well, I do see this as something positive, that once you sort of learn to release your attachment to the outcome, like you're so busy focusing on yourself, that the right person will just come in really easily for you, and you won't have had to do anything. They'll be attracted to the light that you're putting out, and will just come to you, because you're not, you know, so forcibly trying to manifest this, like, when is my romantic partner going to come, or they're going to come. You're just so busy doing what feels right for you and helping other people as well with your unique purpose, that you're not even thinking about romance. And that's when this person is going to sort of appear out of thin air. So take whichever message resonates for you. And flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. So yeah, I think this card is saying just don't take things too seriously. Like, this is something that I definitely struggle with myself, is thinking, oh, when am I going to meet my true love, blah, blah, blah. And even though I know in my head that, like, I don't need this other person to be happy, like, I have lots of other things to be focusing on, and the right thing for me will come to me, and I don't need to force it. I will still sort of, like, get all in my head and get a bit obsessive about it. So it's a message to you to not get so caught up in all that, and to just, you know, look, you know, talk to people, have fun. Maybe if you meet someone that you like, maybe, you know, you can ask them out, but just don't get so obsessed with the idea that this person has to be the one. And it may turn out that this person, if you meet a person this month, that they may stay in your life, and it may be a long-term relationship, and it may not be. Either way, like this experience will be important to your growth, and there's a reason why you had to experience it. So just go with the flow, basically. And lastly, from newest deck to my collection, I've actually been using this deck for a while on the app, but I only just recently got the physical cards. It's the Faery Tarot by Radleigh Valentine. Like 7 of Winter, there is a better choice, not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. Okay. Yeah. I think this probably comes back to what I was saying earlier about the whole romance situation, where you're just not seeing things clearly. You just want to sort of see, maybe there's a particular person and you just want them to be your true love so badly that you're just ignoring all of the red flags and everything. This is a call to sort of get clear and sort of know that you don't have to force things, and divine timing will bring in the right person for you, and you don't need to force it, as I was saying. So sort of check in with yourself, check in with your guides, God, angels, whatever, and see what they're saying. See if this really feels right, or whether you're just, whether it's just wishful thinking. And 10 of Spring, ask for help from others, all work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. To me, I'm actually seeing this card as a positive thing. I think that you'll have a lot of responsibilities, lots of things that you're doing this month, but it will be in a positive way, like you're doing lots of things that you enjoy. You're sort of, you know, really busy but happy, enjoying everything. But of course, you know, you've got to remember to take some time for yourself to rest, so you're not getting burnt out. And finally, we have the Wheel. Delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. So definitely your manifestations will be coming through this month. Really amazing. You'll be finding out your purpose, going after your dreams, all of that good stuff. And I want to pull the card. I always do this every time I do readings. I'm just like, I'm going to pull another card. So yeah, we're going to pull another card from the Faery Tarot deck. Just because I just got this deck and I'm just so excited about it. I love it so much. But it has a lot of cards, so it's kind of difficult to shuffle. You want to come up? Yes, you do. And we've got the Sun. On the bottom of the deck, we have 9 of Autumn. Reward yourself for your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed and cherishing your time alone. So definitely focus on yourself this month. You might be starting your own business, as I said before. Just doing the things that make you happy and will bring you the most abundance. And then of course, the Sun, probably the most positive card in the whole of tarot. Plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations, gratitude for the blessings of life. As I was saying, remember to be grateful. And yeah, this card just speaks for itself. Great things coming for you as long as you focus on what you're doing and don't get, you know, distracted by finding the one or whatever other distractions you might have in your life at the moment. So yeah, that is all for this month's reading. I hope it was helpful for you, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.